Love good food. Love Plassy Food. Based in...
Welcome to Fianna for the County Minor A Hurling Championship final between Glenquin Gaels and Adare. Beautiful morning here in Fianna for this game. Coming into it, Adare and Glenquin finishing top of their groups and winning their semi-finals to get to this stage. Glenquin, when the sides met earlier in the competition, had a couple of points to spare, but many here in Fianna this morning expecting a very tight affair. We will have team news coming up shortly with a throw-in at 12 p.m.
Love good food. Love Plassy Food. Based in Rathkeel, Plassy Food is a 100% Irish, family-owned company supplying fresh, frozen and ambient products across Munster, Leinster and Connacht. With our fleet of multi-temperature trucks, we deliver quality and reliability to chefs, retailers and caterers every day. Plassy Food, your trusted partner in quality and taste.
Fianna for this County Minor A hurling final between Adare and Glenquin Gaels. Beautiful morning now, turning into afternoon by the time we get the throw-in here in Fianna for this game. As mentioned a couple of minutes ago in our preamble, these sides met during the championship phase as well, and it was Glenquin Gaels that came away with a tight victory on that occasion, and they'll be hoping for something similar this afternoon. Of course, Glenquin Gaels made up of the Killeedy, Monaghan and Tournafulla clubs, and of course they're very much on their own in their hurling and football teams. So quick check on the teams now before we get underway here in Fianna. Mark Foley will be joining me for co-commentary in a few minutes, delayed by the ever growing traffic here around Fianna for this game. We will start with Adare, and in goals for them is Donal Ryan. Full back line of Conor Shasser, Eamon Heffernan and Nicholas O'Brien. Charlie McCarthy, James Canty and Rowan Collins make up the half back line. Midfield, Conor Ryan and Jack Doran. Half forward line, Hugh Carney, Patrick Carney and Conor Fitzpatrick. And the Adare full forward line, we have Eamon O'Sullivan, Jordan O'Donoghue and Alfie Fitzpatrick. The Adare substitutes: Noah Fitzpatrick, Fionn Hannon, David Gainey, Adam Ahern, Andrew Johnson, Caden Broderick, Liam Kennedy, Mark Wallace and Dean Kelly. The management team: Padraig O'Brien is the Adare manager. Selectors: Jody Hannon and Mike Key. In the back room, Marcus Dorn and Mike Canty. In the medical, James Collins. Over to the Glenquin Gaels outfit now. In goals, Cormac Kelly. There's one change on the Glenquin Gaels side. It's Cathal Kiley wearing number 17, comes in for Stephen Collins. Liam O'Connor and Luke Rossum make up the rest of the full back line on the Glenquin Gaels side. Half back line: Dylan Brown, Oren Kelleher and Jack Collins. Diarmid Mullaney, Paul Collins in midfield. Conor Hawke, Gavin Dorgan and Sean Lee in the half forward line. Full forward line: Dylan Kennedy, Ryan Rooney and Kevin Collins, the Glenquin Gaels captain. The subs bench on the Glenquin side: Shane Keogh, Stephen Collins, Kieran Collins, Brendan Meehan, David O'Regan, Patrick O'Sullivan, Tom O'Connor, Dylan Cremin, Thomas Walsh, Ben Kennedy, Oisin Mullaney and Tony Flynn. And the coach is John Curtin. Selectors: James Wright, John Hawke and Fergal Dorgan. Stats: Joe Kelleher I should say. Coordinator: Paula Collins. First aid: John Bruder and Bridget Cahill. So a couple of minutes away from the starting time here. Referee for this afternoon's final is Paddy Lyons of Staker Wallace. On both sides now just going through their final checks before getting underway here in Fianna. There's plenty of players to watch out for on both sides. You only have to look to Adare's players, the likes of Patrick Carney, Limerick underage star, and the likes of Alfie Fitzpatrick and Conor Ryan, who of course played senior hurling for Adare throughout the 2025 season. And over at the Glenquin Gaels side, Kevin Collins, a Limerick minor, along with Gavin Dorgan in 2025, players to watch out for. The likes of Oran Kelleher. A quick breakdown of the Glenquin Gaels side as well from a club's point of view. Cormac Kelly is Monaghay, Cathal Kiley Monaghay, Liam O'Connor Monaghay, Luke Rossum Monaghay, Dylan Brown Monaghay, Oran Kelleher is Killeedy, Jack Collins is Monaghay, Dermot Malani Killeedy, Paul Collins Tournafulla, Conor Hawk Monaghay, Gavin Dorgan Monaghay, Sean Lee Monaghay, Dylan Kennedy is Tournafulla, Ryan Rooney Monaghay, and the captain Kevin Collins is Tournafulla as well. So just a couple of minutes here away from throwing in the next 60 seconds or so. Final checks going on between both sides. Final instructions coming from the management team. And we will have live action very, very soon. Matt, you're okay. Mark is on his way, okay? Thanks for that, Matt. Cheers. Talk to you in a minute. Thanks, Matt. So, final checks done and dusted here in Fina. Final instructions given by the respective management teams. As we've already said here, absolutely ideal conditions for hurling this morning. Not even a breath of wind here to trouble both sides, so moments away, as we said, from throwing. And as we have it, Adare going to be playing left to right, as you see it on the screen, under traditional red and black, and of course Glenquin Gaels in the green and white colours. Green and white colours. Getting ready to go, Paddy Lyons. Just having a little chat with Conor Ryan. A few instructions maybe from the referee to one of the things that James Canty, indeed it is. Conor Ryan going back to centre back. So a quick change on that Adare side. So here we go. And Paddy Lyons just about now to throw the ball in so we can get this County Minor A hurling final underway. And we are underway here in Fina. Battle on the ground straight away here with both midfielders going in. It is Adare with Jack Doran winning it. Great ball inside to Patrick Carney. He's operating at the start of this game in around the edge of the square, but it is Liam O'Connor for Glenquin Gaels that wins possession. Is cleared downfield by Oran Kelleher. Battle in the middle of the park. Sean Ryan is up there for Adare, but it's Paul Collins that has it. Collins delivering into the full forward line over the head of a number of players, and it breaks inside. Goal chance here straight away. It's blocked and it's saved, flicked around by the Adare goalkeeper around the post by Donald Ryan, but a great early chance for Glenquin Gaels. I think it was indeed Dylan Kennedy that got onto the breaking ball. It was indeed, yes, it was Dylan Kennedy that got in and was unable to find a finish. Just didn't get a good connection on the ball, but could have been an amazing start for Glenquin Gaels. Well, they will have this 65, and the man coming out to take it is Conor Hawk. So that chance now for Glenquin Gaels to open the scoring. Would have been a fantastic start if they managed to pop that one into the back of the net after just a few seconds. And a strike comes in from Conor Hawk, and that is the opening score here in Fina. And with a minute and 15 seconds on the clock, Glenquin Gaels have opened the scoring. So puck out now from Donald Ryan. It goes straight down the middle, makes it past halfway, broken and won by Glenquin Gaels once more. Chance to deliver into that full forward line once more. Lovely bit of skill again from the man who got the point moments ago. He gets the strike away again, does Conor Hawk. This time it's to the right and wide, and it will remain a 1 point advantage for Glenquin Gaels in the opening stages of this county minor hurling final. Donald Ryan again now with this puck out. I'm heading to this near side, aiming for Hugh Carney. It's broken down again. It's Glenquin Gaels with Gavin Dorgan in possession, winning the breaking ball. Pass comes off now to Sean Lee. Doesn't get into the hand at the first attempt. He does it the second. Sean Lee with that strike, and that one has just gone to the left and wide again. So 3 early chances for Glenquin Gaels. They've managed to convert one. And they are in the ascendancy here in Fina. Donald Ryan once more, running into the middle of the park. A number of players going up for it. It's won in the end by Conor Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has overcarried the ball, says referee Paddy Lyons, so it's another free for Glenquin Gaels. It's another free. And this time Gavin Dorgan is the man to come out to take the long distance one. So 5 or 6 metres from his own 65, it's Gavin Dorgan, as previously mentioned. There's no big breeze here. They've gone short to it. It's back to Dorgan from the pass from Conor Hawke. Gavin Dorgan with the strike away, and Gavin Dorgan makes no mistake. Excellently worked score from Glenquin Gaels on that occasion. Went short to Hawke with the 65 and had the ability to pop it between the posts as well. Good score, 2 points to no score. And it's Adare on the attack now. Ball inside, delivered inside. A chance now for Adare to get on the scoreboard, and they've done exactly that. It's Eamon O'Sullivan with an excellent score. Good bit of work there from Jack Doran in the delivery, and it's Adare on the board, and a very, very impressive one indeed from Eamon O'Sullivan that has got Adare off the mark in this minor hurling final. Puck out now from Cormac Kelly, dropping in around the middle of the field once more. Paul Collins is there. One-handed pull there by Charlie McCarthy. He got the connection on it. Adare ball, indeed it is. Last hit. Paul Collins in there. It's going to be a sideline ball. Adare take it short. Charlie McCarthy takes it from Conor Ryan, delivered inside. It's a good one to Eamon O'Sullivan once more. Good defending there by Luke Rossum. And it is one there by Cathal Kiley. Back there for Glenquin. Plays it up the line, looking for Conor Hawke. Looking for a free over there, but it's won by Rowan Collins for Adare. And Rowan Collins has thrown the ball, and it's going to be a free for Glenquin Gaels. So it's going to be Conor Hawke once more. Nailed his first shot from the 65. He'd be confident, you'd imagine, of popping this one over the bar as well. Conor Hawke has struck it very, very well, and it claps from very early on in that strike from the stand side. Showed you that that one was going between the posts very early on. So another score for Glenquin, 3 points to 1 they lead. Cal McCarthy now under pressure from Gavin Dorgan. And still doing well, plays it low into the middle of the park. It's won there by the Adare man once more, and it is Conor Fitzpatrick delivering towards Patrick Kearney once more. Kearney has it, he's in around the 45. Patrick Kearney off his left from the touchline. Patrick Kearney has hit that, and he's hit it to the left and wide, and the score remains at 3 points to 1 in favour of Glenquin Gaels. Mark Foley joins me now. Finally got here, Mark. Traffic being tricky, but it's Glenquin Gaels that have made a very solid start, leading 3 points to 1. There's Glenquin Gaels on the attack. Played outside now to Paul Collins once more. Collins, great block down by Conor Ryan. Needs a bit of help though from his Adare teammates as Gavin Dorgan takes that on, goes to the left and wide, and Mark, that's been the story of the game. The opening 5 minutes here, Glenquin Gaels on top, but only leading 3 points to 1.
Yeah, I mean, I was at the game actually earlier in the year when they met each other in the group stages, so Glenquin Gaels very, very strong. Actually, funnily enough, I think there's half of their team under 16. So again, this is a lot of development going on there, and this would be another step in that direction, but certainly Glenquin Gaels probably look a bit physically a bit stronger, all right.
Alfie Fitzpatrick under pressure there, and it's Oren Keller leading the charge for Glenquin Gaels off his left from that side, and Oren Keller scored a 4-point for Glenquin Gaels. A fine finish from the centre back coming up, Mark, and pulling off an excellent score.
Yeah, excellent score there off his left hand side, and taking on the responsibility of taking the shot, and certainly no doubt about the finish there.
So they're going short with this one from their goalkeeper Donald Ryan. Struck it down the field, straight down on top of the Glenquin Gaels defender, and it's Dylan Brown on this occasion moving away with possession, getting the strike away too inside towards Ryan Rooney in full forward. Good take though back there from Eamon Heffernan. Under pressure, Eamon Heffernan, and he's done well to win the free. Good full back playing, solid. When you see your full back doing that, Mark, should give confidence to the rest of the team.
Yeah, sure, and Eamon is one of the guys that's on the edge, so yeah, he'll need to be shown that kind of leadership for much of the game today. So an excellent catch, and came out with it and was fouled, and so a well-deserved free.
Conor Ryan now taking that free, delivering it long in towards Eamon O'Sullivan. He's already scored 1 point, but it is picked up back there by Oren Keller. It's had a very solid start to this game. Clearance comes, good takedown, and well kept in play as well over there by Conor Hawke, and it is a chance now coming through is Sean Lee for Glenquin Gaels. Can he get the strike away? It's Lee, pops it over the bar, may have went for a goal. He's got a score out of it either way, and Glenquin Gaels, Mark, looking very dangerous and very solid.
Very dangerous, good use of the ball, and again very, very fast delivery into the forwards there, and certainly when you're getting the ball in that fast, the advantage is with the forward, and an excellent score yet again.
And they're going short with this. It's into Eamon Heffernan's broken kindly, didn't win the ball at the first attempt, and plays this one in again, looking for the run of Eamon O'Sullivan. Tight marking back there. O'Sullivan doesn't get to it. He'll be hoping Hugh Kearney can. He doesn't. Kearney at the second attempt has it now though. Gets that strike away. It's just going to tail to the left and wide. And a shot coming from Hugh Kearney just to the left and wide. Maybe had a little bit more time on that occasion.
Yeah. Good opportunity there from Hugh, just drifted wide of the left hand post. Initially probably the ball that went in probably should have been controlled by Eamon O'Sullivan, but Glenquin Gaels will be definitely happy with that defending.
And so there now with Conor Fitzpatrick picking up that breaking ball. It's Fitzpatrick heading towards the 45, gets a hand pass away. It's a loose one though, and it's picked up back there by the Glenquin defenders. Low delivery now, but Charlie McCarthy's out in front of Gavin Dorgan. Breaks though for Glenquin Gaels. Block down, it's a good block down by Hugh Kearney. Gets the ball into his hand as well and gets a delivery away in towards Eamon O'Sullivan as well. They're targeting O'Sullivan a number of occasions in this game thus far. It's Eamon O'Sullivan with a strike, and that one is close, but it's to the left and wide just again. But last couple of attacks, Mark, at least from Adare's point of view, they're getting shots away, which is a positive. Yeah,
good work rate there from Hugh Kearney initially. Good block down, and ended up getting a good ball into Eamon O'Sullivan, but obviously the finish won't be happy with that.
We've won it again now Adare, and it's Jack Doran roaming away downfield. Jack Doran half hooked as he was about to strike, and it's Eamon O'Sullivan that will pick up the loose ball. Does well to keep it in play. Gets the hand pass off to shooting chance for Alfie Fitzpatrick, and Alfie has sent that one high and has sent that one to the left and wide, but there is an advantage coming for it there, and they will have a free. And referee Paddy Lyons telling subs on both sides.
I think Eamon O'Sullivan again, good bit of control there just on the sideline, and probably illegal use of the arms there by the Glenquin Gaels defence there, which results in an opportunity for Patrick Kearney. Now, not easy, right beside the touchline and probably on the lower side of the field, so not an easy chance at all, but certainly one that Patrick will be looking to put over the bar.
So they're trailing 5 points to 1. We have played just coming up to 11 minutes as Kearney strikes this one. Strikes it well, but again, as Mark Foley mentioned, it was a very difficult angle. Mark kind of cut across it, and that's why it fell on the right hand side. But you'd hope a guy taking a free like that would miss it on the other side.
That's right, yeah. Obviously, you'd like to miss it on the far side, but Patrick will be disappointed with that, no doubt.
And pushing it back there, easy decision for referee Paddy Lyons, and there's going to be another chance for Glenquin Gaels to add to their lead, which currently stands at 4 points. And it's Conor Hawke, who's got 2 points in this game, and scored a free from a similar distance a few minutes ago. Of course, opened the scoring in this game with a 65 as well. So Conor Hawke, again from that far side. I'd imagine here's the distance. Conor Hawke, he struck it very, very well once again. Conor Hawke, further evidence, Mark, if it was needed for the Adare players and management that if we're going to give away frees, this guy will score him.
Yeah, and he's a very good player, and saw him in the latter stages there, probably with the minor championship there this year with Limerick, and was very impressive when he made his place in the team. So, both himself and Gavin Dorgan there in the half-hour line, they're going to prove a handful for their half-back line.
It's Glenquin Gaels with Hawk winning this again, tries to play short. It's a good ball to Dorgan too. Hand pass comes and it's off to Diarmuid Mullaney. This will be an excellent score for Glenquin Gaels, and they're really motoring at the moment, Mark.
Yeah, excellent score, good interplay and good use of the ball there, obviously, and finishes up with Diarmuid Mullaney and an excellent finish off his right hand side. So certainly Glenquin Gaels will be very very pleased with their start, and they've really kicked on from the last 5 minutes with three excellent scores, and certainly putting it up to there.
And it's 5 in a row now for this Glenquin Gaels side. It's one this time by Paul Collins, crossfield ball. One on that far side by the Adare defender. It was Rowan Collins up straight as well. It's a good take back there by Oran Keller, and Kelleher now trying to get his way. Hooked by Alfie Fitzpatrick. Keller still going with it. He's done well to win possession once more. Flicks it forward into the run of Diarmuid Mullaney. Mullaney looking to add to that score. Gets a hand pass away to Dylan Brown. Brown off his right hand side has hit that one. Doesn't have the accuracy though. But Glenquin Gaels, Mark, really moving the ball well and really looking full of confidence at this stage.
Absolutely, and Oran Kelleher definitely at centre back. He's probably sitting back there a bit in the pocket, and certainly is dominating things. So they'll have to try and bypass him wherever possible.
Conor Shasser coming away, goes low to Conor Ryan, of course a member of Mark's senior hurling panel in 2025 for Adare. In that one goes now, ball breaks, and it breaks kindly once more as Jordan O'Donoghue coming out trying to win it for Adare, but Glenquin Gaels unable to get a clearance in as of it. But Liam O'Connor has done very well trying to hold on to possession, and it's still fighting there, but again it's Glenquin Gaels with Jack Collins coming away with the ball. Collins delivering into the full forward line, dangerous one, great take initially it looked like by Heffernan. Conor Shasser now doing well to pick up the ball and playing a short one towards Conor Ryan. Conor Ryan now trying to win possession for Adare, needs a bit of help, several players around. He's done brilliantly in the end, Conor Ryan, and he's won a free as well. And one of your leaders on your team, Mark, when you see them doing that, it should inspire confidence out the field as well.
Definitely, yeah. And to be fair to Conor, after initially probably two mistakes, but at this time of year is probably the time from one hand in the hurley, managed to finally control the ball when it looked like the advantage was with Glenquin Gaels, but came out with it, and certainly that's a boost for Adare. But certainly you can see probably the physicality of Glenquin Gaels. They look to be a bit stronger than Adare. Conor Shasser there, who was actually a fine player, he's only a week over age for under 15, so you can see like when he came out with the ball there, he got hit and was knocked back, and certainly Glenquin Gaels seemed to have the edge in terms of size and strength.
There's a chance on his own 65 now for Conor Ryan, and it is a needed score for Adare. If he can land it, is a tricky one, but there is no real win to speak of here in Fina for this game, as we've previously mentioned. So it's Conor Ryan. Adare trailing 7 points to 1. That's right. Struck it high, but the accuracy isn't there from Conor Ryan. It's a good bit to the left and wide, so the score remains at 7 points to 1 in Glenquin Gaels' favour.
Yeah, I suppose Conor won't be happy with that effort now, high and left and wide, but certainly it looks like Adare are going to have to get a foothold in this game, or could go away from them very quickly.
Charlie McCarthy getting a hurley on that one for Adare from Cormac Kelly's puck out. And it is now Hugh Carney doing well, almost doing very well under pressure. Again, Jack Collins with the challenge. As Mark Foley mentioned, that physicality is really helping Glenquin Gaels in this contest in the opening 15 minutes or so here, coming up to 16 minutes played of this County Minor A hurling final. And it is Glenquin Gaels very much on top, sideline ball. It's going to be Oran Kelleher to take. Good cut from Kelleher, great delivery into the full forward line. Well kept in play there, well touched down for himself by Dylan Kennedy. Kennedy had that goal chance early on, plays it backwards now to Conor Hawk. Hawk trying to get onto his trusty right hand side, gets the strike away, Conor Hawk, and that is an exceptional score from the Glenquin Gaels half forward.
Yeah, very very good score again from Conor Hawk. Good ball out initially, I think, from it was a good crossfield ball from the line ball. He managed to recycle it back out to Conor Hawk, and even though he initially slipped, was able to make space for himself and put the ball over the bar. So yeah, an excellent score for Glenquin Gaels, and certainly it kind of rubber stamps their superiority to now And they're a good bit ahead of Adare in terms of their stick work. They're moving that ball a little bit quicker. They're getting the ball to their danger men as quickly as possible, and when they do so, the likes of Conor Hawke, the likes of Gavin Dorgan there, Oran Kelleher really dominating there at centre back. They're certainly have the upper hand, and certainly if they kick on from here, it's going to be a very difficult task for Adare.
I just had a brief interruption there, Mark, as a unwanted member of the Adare sideline, a young fella. I'd say we know full well who it was as well. Interrupting voluntarily, just getting onto the field there and causing absolutely no problem. Just a slight delay as that shot goes harmlessly to the right and wide. There may be an inquiry into how the young lad got onto the field, Mark. I'd say you'd know who's involved. So
yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll have.
He was trying to give a hand.
Maybe we needed an extra man at this stage, even though there's only probably 17 or 18 minutes gone. Certainly they're struggling in a lot of positions, and from puck-outs especially here now again, not getting really clean possession at all.
And Conor Ryan has bucked that trend for a moment, and have a low delivery from Donald Ryan, and Conor Ryan winning it, delivering it into the full forward line. Patrick Kearney with the challenge. He's done well to dispossess the Glenquin defender. Conor Fitzpatrick then picks it up, and Conor Fitzpatrick has struck a beautiful shot, it looks, from our angle, and it's an excellent score. Well, there's a bit of confusion. One umpire says it's wide, the other says it's over the bar. I'm not quite sure if that one's been given. I didn't see Paddy Lyons, the referee, marking it down. We'll double check that at half time, but Mark, if it is given as a score, it's an excellent one from Conor Fitzpatrick. Bit of confusion here. We'll try and get that confirmed. Paddy Lyons is now having to go in to his umpires. It's a brilliant strike from Conor Fitzpatrick after a good bit of work from Patrick Kearney with the dispossession. Yeah,
well, the Patrick Kearney one, I suppose, initially he went in very hard, and I suppose I maybe have my Adare lens on here, but I thought it was a fair challenge, even though it was very hard and physical. No, it's wide. It's going to be waved wide, but good turnover from Patrick Kearney. Conor Fitzpatrick with the possession and the effort over the shoulder on the right hand side. It looks like it just went wide, but a bit better from Adare in terms of physically challenging for the ball, and they'll have to do a little bit more of that, because Glenquin Gaels are they're certainly playing the game in their own terms, and dominating possession and getting the ball to their danger men.
There's a bit of a worry now for Adare though, with Patrick Kearney seems to have come off worse from that challenge.
Yeah.
That ended up with that shot from Conor Fitzpatrick, receiving a bit of attention over on that far side at the moment. And he'll be a player that Adare will need. He'll be sure to help him get back into this contest. So it is Patrick Kearney, and looks to be struggling a bit too, Mark.
Yeah, it looks like an ankle injury again. It was a fairly robust physical challenge, and looks to have come out second best there, and certainly he would be a huge loss to Adare, because again, one of the very few fellas that they have on the edge, and he from a leadership point of view, as well as his scoring prowess, he'd be seen as definitely one of Adare's better players.
Patrick Kearney receiving attention. That was the delay in this one here in Glenquin Gaels with that excellent start to the game. The lead 8-1 as we come up to just past the 20.5 minute mark. Opening scores coming from Conor Hawke, and Kearney's up on his feet now, but it is 8-1 in Glenquin Gaels' favour, as Patrick Kearney seems to be somewhat recovered. We'll keep an eye on that one as Cormac Kelly goes short to Cathal Kiley. Kiley under pressure gets the clearance away. Goes in towards the middle. It's one over on that far side by Rowan Collins. He's done well. Rowan Collins tugged back as well, and he's going to get the free, Rowan Collins, and another chance. And that's the kind of hurling, Mark, that Adare need to do to try and get back into this, winning that type of dirty ball.
That's better from Rowan Collins. And if you look at Adare, seemed to retreat there from the puck out and allowed Glenquin Gaels to go short there and won the second ball as a result. But I think probably paring down the game to its simplest form. Probably the biggest issue there will have to solve is their half forward line, getting a no real clean possession, contested ball, not really winning any of it, and faring poorly on the breaks as well, and everything else is affected as a result of that, so they'll have to get their heads around that.
Much better strike from Conor Ryan, but it is a square ball, and the man called up by the referees, Jordan O'Donoghue, It's a dangerous ball in from Conor Ryan, and simple mistakes like that, Mark, that can really cost you.
Yeah, no need to be, I suppose, in the square before that, and they'll be disappointed with that. They need to get a score on the board fairly soon, Adare.
Liam O'Connor with a long free. It's one there, back there initially by Adare anyway. Jack Kenny, that was there, but it is turned over now. It's Paul Collins. He's won a free too. Paul Collins is going to get the free too. And a chance now for Glenquin Gaels to make it an 8-point lead. And the men has it as Conor Hawke. And given from what we've seen from Conor Hawke, just 40 metres from goal, you'd imagine this is well within his radar. So it's Hawke with the free. Strike is good, no mistake from Conor Hawke, and Glenquin Gaels taking their chances, Mark, when they're afforded.
Yeah, and routine enough opportunity there for Conor Hawke. I suppose the ball was initially lost yet again in contact by there, and those ruck balls and those contests, they're coming out second best. And then again, look, the half-back line is completely dominant from Glenquin Gaels as well.
Oran Keller winning that one, but Chaser's come out and won it. Conor Chaser goes out over the sideline on that far side though. And it's in a dare ball. Conor Ryan taking it quickly. Good ball down the line too towards Patrick Carney, who still seems to be struggling after picking up that ankle knock. Struggling to get the ball up into his hand. He does so then, Patrick Carney. Two men converging on him very quickly though. Carney still going. Hand pass off now to Conor Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick with the chance, and that's a good score and a much needed score for Adare as well. The ball in from Conor Ryan, the sideline was very good. The run from Carney was matched it, and so did the finish.
Yeah, good play from Patrick Carney there, even though he was initially he looks to be in big bother mobility wise with his ankle, but managed to recycle the ball straight out to Conor Fitzpatrick in a decent score.
And it's Glenquin Gaels winning possession from the puck out, and it is Dermot Mullaney. Doesn't win it cleanly, but gets it away to Jack Collins. Hand pass from Jack Collins is good, and away now comes Gavin Dorgan off his left from distance. Gavin Dorgan has struck it very, very well indeed, right over the blue spot on the crossbar. Fine finish from Gavin Dorgan. It's just a bit easy at times from Gaels' point of view. Super
score, and again, just in contact, managing to get that extra half yard and to get out of trouble, and super score from Gavin Dorgan. And
this one breaking towards it there, but again Glenquin Gaels have an extra man there, and it was Oran Kelleher once more. Delivery coming in now from the midfield. It was Mullaney in there once more. Adare trying to win this one under severe pressure in their defence. Rowan Collins just kicks it away, falls once more to Conor Hawke, and Conor Hawke low delivery, just a pop pass. Strike though, and he's blocked down brilliantly by Jack Dorn. But it is won again by Glenquin Gaels, and it's the half forward Sean Lee showing his strength and physicality, and he's dug back, and it's a free in for Glenquin Gaels again.
Yeah, maybe touch and go that one there, but initially a good block from James Canty, but Sean Lee managed to win it again and win his free. So again, another fairly routine enough chance for Conor Hawke to put a bit of space between themselves and Adare, and at this stage 8 points up with an opportunity to put it to 9. It's a very, very good performance so far from Glenquin Gaels, and in that, I suppose, all too important area in modern hurling, that middle third, 2 half-back lines in the middle of the field, completely dominant.
So it's Conor Hawke, makes no mistake with that one as well. He adds to his ever-growing total and makes it 11 points to a 2-point advantage now for Glenquin Gaels. We played 25 and a half minutes of this first half of the county minor hurling final, and it is the amalgamated team that are very much on top. Sean Lee could have won that one, wasn't able to win it cleanly, and it's Hugh Carney unable to win it cleanly, and it's picked up by Sean Lee. Pop pass again to Jack Collins, and Collins takes off, gets the striking away to his Collins. It's a good strike. It's gone in to the back of the net. It's a mistake by the goalkeeper Donald Ryan, and it's the last thing that Adare needed, Mark. Jack Collins with the strike, and with 26 minutes on the clock, it's a big blow for Adare. Huge moment.
Huge moment, and I suppose for in the context of the game, it's probably that goal really needed to go the other way to kind of make it into a meaningful match. But certainly the timing of that just before half time, it's a huge boost for Glenquin Gaels, and a mistake by Donal in the goal. Thought was going wide, obviously, but in off the post, and a huge boost for Glenquin Gaels facing into the half time break.
Oran Kelleher now the latest to win possession back there for Glenquin, up towards Eamon Heffernan, the Adare man. There to it first, gets the pass away to Nicholas O'Brien. Nicholas O'Brien under pressure though, gets it back to Heffernan. Heffernan's won a free. Plays it back to Jack Canty. Canty going short with it out to Conor Chasser, but the play will come back for this free. And a chance for Adare to clean their lines again, Mark. But even at this early stage, coming up to half time, it's a long way back at this stage.
That's a long way back, and to be fair, Glenquin Gaels are they're on top in most positions. Have a stranglehold on the game, scoring freely, completely on top in the half back line, dominating puck outs both for and against. So all the metrics that you'd be looking for in terms of performance, they're very happy with where they are, and facing into the half time break with their tails up.
So they're trying to win it now. Eamon O'Sullivan is in there. And the ball last touched Hugh Carney there before going out over the sideline. It's not going to be taken quickly here. Gavin Dorgan looking to head it back to Hurling Kelleher. It's going to be left now to the Glenquin Gaels centre back. From the Khalidi club, it is Kelleher. Ready to take this one. So it's Keller again with a lovely sideline, a lovely cut, switching play over the head of Chasser. Picked up back there though by Jack Kenny. Kenny under pressure, throws the ball, says referee Paddy Lyons, and it's another chance for Glenquin Gaels just before the break to add to their ever-growing lead. 110 to 2 points, it is they that lead following that goal from Jack Collins. That's another one now for Conor Hawke. Scored 5 points so far in this game as Hawke is looking to make it 6. So it is Conor Hawke just outside the football scoring arc. Was attempting to make it a 6-point game for him. And lead now, that is 111 to 2 points, 12-point lead for Glenquin Gaels. Look out this time, won by Conor Ryan, just breaks it down for Jack Dorn. Dorn delivers inside, in towards Alfie Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick out in front of his man. Can he get a much needed score? Plays it across the edge of the square. Carney's caught it, it's gone wide though. And umpire there says the ball has gone wide. And against those kind of breaks, Mark, ball around the edge of the square. Carney very lively around it, but just gone out over the end line.
Yeah, sure, and initially good play from Jack Dorn and a good ball down the sideline to Alfie Fitzpatrick. Again, probably maybe his third chance failed to convert, but Patrick on the edge of the square, like any predator really, and just unfortunate the ball went wide.
A free over on that far side for Adare. It's the hurley of Conor Fitzpatrick played as he tried to win the ball. And Conor Ryan will surely take this one. As we come up to the half-hour mark here, not much injury time either to be played, so this could be the last play of this half. And not to overemphasise it, Mark, you'd have to nearly say it's a must-score one for Conor Ryan.
Yeah, certainly you'd want to be almost flawless now at this stage from all your opportunities to try and force your way back into the game, and certainly would be a free that Conor would be looking to put over.
From the 65-metre line, Conor Ryan has done exactly that. Plenty of distance on it and the accuracy to boot, so a much needed score to say the least for Adare. The scoreline as we come up to the half-time break is 112 to 3 points in Glenquin Gaels' favour. And this Glenquin trying to get a score themselves. Throw ball. In fairness to Paddy Lyons, the referee's been very consistent on that. So
yeah, and he was right on top of it, to be fair. But I suppose the worrying thing for Adare yet again is that the second ball, when it broke, again won by Glenquin Gaels, and Adare getting absolutely pulverised on breaking ball today, and Glenquin Gaels are showing a real appetite to get stuck in and win those dirty balls, and it's probably a feature of their game today is that they're dominating possession both in the air. I think Oran Kelleher is sitting back kind of as nearly a half sweeper at this stage, and the second balls as well, that they're completely dominant in those.
So it is Conor Ryan once more lining this one up. Plenty of distance with his last effort. He struck this one well as well, but he left out a bit of a roar after he struck it. Giving out to himself, it goes to the left and wide. Puck out from Cormac Kelly. Goes onto this near side in the commentary position. It's exceptional catch from Conor Ryan. Flicks it ahead too. And it's going to be left for him. Conor Ryan going through and goes. Jack Doran now do it there. Have a chance to get a goal there. There is a clear foul on Jack Doran, and it will result in, Mark, what I call that is a bit of professional defending from the Glenquin Gaels side as well.
Yeah, and completely understandable as well. But then again, Conor Ryan showing real leadership there, winning a ball he had no right to win, and bursting forward with it, and Jack Doran taking on the pass then and going straight for goal as well. So Adare will just have to, in the second half, he will have to throw off the shackles and just go for it, and really drive forward with everything they have. So yeah, a little bit better from Adare, but there's still a sizable gap between the two teams, but it's very important that Adare finished the half on a decent note and going with some bit of hope for the second half.
Yeah, a card for Luke Rossum for that challenge as well, as Patrick Kearney lines this one up. And he pops it over the bar, does Kearney. So it's a 4 point of the half now for Adare. 112 to 4 points is the current score. And we have now played nearly 3 minutes of added time. And Paddy Lyons, the referee, continues to leave this one go further into the dying embers of the first half. It's Adare with Conor Fitzpatrick winning it again, and another chance for Conor Ryan. So Mark, it's been a very positive end to the half for Adare, still with a big mountain to climb as they go quickly with this one into Jack Doran. Doran now needs a bit of help, finds it in the form of Charlie McCarthy. It's a poor pass though from Doran, and Charlie McCarthy under pressure now as the half-time whistle goes here in Fina. That chance going and begging for Adare at the end of the half. It is Glenquin Gaels leading 112 to 4 points. Mark, your thoughts on that first half?
Glenquin Gaels, to be fair, completely dominant in most positions. Adare, all right, the last maybe 3 or 4 minutes seem to come into it a little bit, but I suppose it looks like the damage is probably done at this stage, and it's going to require something very, very special and maybe a couple of goals for Adare to muster any kind of a fight back in the second half. But on all, on everything we've seen so far in the first half, Glenquin Gaels look by far the better team, stronger, using the ball well, getting that ball into the danger area as quickly as possible. Structurally, they seem to be fairly well set up. Oran Kelleher there protecting his full back line, and certainly at half time it looks like there's only one winner, but we've seen games turn before, and certainly probably if it opens up a bit, Adare probably have quality all right to put up a score in the second half, but based on what we've seen, Glenquin Gaels by far the better team.
It's Glenquin Gaels very much on top here at the end of the first half of this County Minor A hurling final. We will be back with the second half shortly. Pop that one into the back of the net after just a few seconds. And a strike comes in from Conor Hawke, and that is the opening score here in Fina. He's here. They've gone short to it. It's back to Dorgan from the pass from Conor Hawke. Gavin Dorgan with the strike away. Gavin Dorgan makes no mistake. Excellently worked. They've done exactly that. It's Eamon O'Sullivan with an excellent score. Good bit of work there from Jack Doran in the delivery, and it's Adare on the board, and a very, very impressive one indeed. As well, Conor Hawke has struck it very, very well, and the claps from Matthew Fitzpatrick under pressure there, and it's Oran Keller leading the charge for Glenquin Gaels off his left from that side, and Oran Keller scored a 4 point for kept in play as well over there by Conor Hawke, and it is a chance now coming through is Sean Lee for Glenquin Gaels. Can he get the strike away? It's Lee, pops it over the bar. Imagine the distance. Conor Hawke, he struck it very, very well once again. Conor Hawke further evidence. It's Glenquin Gaels with Hawke winning this again. Tries to play Sean. It's a good ball to Dorga too. Hand pass comes and it's off to Diarmid Mullaney. This will be an excellent score for Glenquin Gaels. Get backwards now to Conor Hawke. Hawke trying to get onto his trusty right hand side. Gets the strike away, Conor Hawke, and that is an exceptional score from. So it's Hawke with the free. Strike is good, no mistake from Conor Hawke. He does so then. Patrick Kearney, two men converging on him very quickly though. Kearney still going, hand pass off now to Conor Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick with the chance, and that's a good score and a much needed. Gets it away to Jack Collins. Hand pass from Jack Collins is good, and away now comes Gavin Dorgan off his left from distance. Gavin Dorgan has struck it very, very well indeed, right over the Conor Hawke makes no mistake with that one as well. He adds to his ever growing total. Win it cleanly. It's Hugh Kearney unable to win it cleanly. And it's picked up by Sean Leal. Pop pass again to Jack Collins, and Collins takes off. Gets the striking away to his Collins. It's a good strike. It's gone in. It's gone in. He's attempting to make it a 6-point game for him. Leaves now
And certainly would be a free that Conor would be looking to put over.
from the 65-metre line. Conor Ryan has done exactly that as Patrick Kearney lines this one up. He pops it over the bar. Does Kearney.
Love good food? Love Plassy Food. Based in Rathkeel, Plassy Food is a 100% Irish, family-owned company supplying fresh, frozen and ambient products across Munster, Leinster and Connacht. With our fleet of multi-temperature trucks, we deliver quality and reliability to chefs, retailers and caterers every day. Plassy Food, your trusted partner in quality and taste.
Welcome back to Fianna for the second half of this County Minor A hurling final. It is Glenquin Gaels leading Adare by 112 to 4 points at the end of that first half. Mark Foley joins me once again for commentary in the second half. Mark, if you can put your Adare hat on if it's ever off.
Yeah.
Is it too simplistic to say that Adare need goals to get back into this and they need them fairly quickly?
Probably too simplistic. I'd say they definitely need a good start anyway, John. Even if they got a run of a couple of points, it kind of bridges the gap a small little bit, and maybe you're looking for a goal or maybe 2 goals heading into the middle part of the second half then. But I certainly wouldn't be overly concerned about going for goals at this stage. I think what's most important is that the basics of the game in terms of, the battling and the hooking and the blocking and winning that breaking ball, they've got to be a lot better than that in the second half, and they've got to get a handle on Glenquin Gaels' half-back line, because I think a lot of Adare's problems are stemming from that.
So Paddy Lyons ready to get us back underway for the second half. And there with 5.5 forward line starting off, maybe a feature of what's to come at the start of this half, and they certainly need something to get back in as Paddy Lyons throws the ball in, and it's Conor Ryan moving forward, though he's dispossessed by the half-back Dylan Brown on the Glenquin Gaels side, and they've won a free. Good work again by Diarmuid Mullaney, and it results in a chance for Gavin Dorgan to take this one on from distance.
Again, anytime the ball goes into contact, there's only one winner, and they're kind of forced to foul because physically they can't just compete with the power of the Glenquin Gaels lads. So again, mistake there by Conor Ryan overturning the ball, losing possession, and Glenquin Gaels win the resulting break and break out, and they are forced to foul then. So an opportunity now to get another score on the board for Glenquin Gaels.
So it's Dorgan from inside his own 65-metre line. Take this one on. Strikes it well, does Gavin Dorgan. It's going to drop though. And around the edge of the square, it's pulled on. It's usually the case there. Clash ball, wide ball.
Yeah. Probably not the cleanest strike from Gavin Dorgan there. Adare just successfully deal with it, and it's a puck out.
Donald Ryan taking that one quickly. Unable to keep it in on the far side though was their man on that occasion. It is a line ball for Glenquin Gaels over on the stand side here in Fianna. I have to give a mention at this stage as well to John Holmes, who has provided us with power and our commentary position. Fantastic trailer to do this game from, so many thanks to John Holmes for helping us in our production this afternoon. Low ball inside to Patrick Carney. Gorgeous pickup from Carney, and he's on the move then, gets that shot away, but he'll be disappointed with the finish indeed. And Mark coming away from that one limping again. We saw him get that injury towards the end of the first half and seems to be visibly struggling with it.
Yeah, he's in trouble definitely with his knee. Initially thought it was his ankle, but better from there, and better from Ron Collins. Good delivery into Patrick Carney, just poor execution after that.
Conor Hawk with a switch of play now into Paul Collins. Collins on the wing, chased down by Conor Ryan, steps, and Conor Ryan with a good, strong challenge. It is a sideline ball for Glenquin, but good challenge from Conor Ryan. And that's all that Adare can do, Mark, is just up the intensity, up their play from the first half, then hopefully that'll give them an avenue back into the game as this one's delivered inside. Flicked away over there is Conor Chasser for Adare. Hand pass away from Chasser. It's not gone to hand though. It's Charlie McCarthy under pressure over there. And it is picked up by the Glenquin captain, Kevin Collins. Played back out now. Great block down by Conor Ryan again. Breaks though kindly for Diarmuid Mullaney. Mullaney plays it back now. Shooting chance again for Glenquin Gaels. It's Jack Collins with it. And Collins has sent that one between the posts. First score of the second half coming to Glenquin Gaels.
Yeah, super score there. And again, good use of possession. Probably Adare not again doing the work in the half-hour line and tracking back and picking up the guys who are free. So it's a good well worked score from Glenquin Gaels. Again, Adare possession of the ball in the full back line and failed to deal with it.
Conor Ryan trying to win this one, but it is a breaking ball over there, and it is Eamon O'Sullivan that's out, blocked down as he struck it by Collins. Charlie McCarthy, similar situation there, he pulls in it, needs a bit of help here. Charlie McCarthy, wild pull, says the referee, and it results in a free.
I think it's
a free indeed to Adare.
Yeah.
Paddy Lyons getting the signals mixed up momentarily, but free going to Adare. Chance for Conor Ryan to get Adare on the board in the second half.
Yeah, initially I think Adare, Eamon Sullivan got half blocked down, and then Charlie McCarthy managed to get possession of the ball then and was fouled. But I think a feature of the play yet again is some fantastic pressure being put on the ball by the Glenquin Gaels defenders, especially in around that middle third. Just not allowing them to get their head up and give the right ball that they want to give into the likes of Patrick Harney and Alfie Fitzpatrick. So Glenquin Gaels really working very hard, and I suppose doing the things that aren't so pretty but are absolutely vital for success when you're talking about winning hurling matches.
So it is now Patrick Carney that's going to take this free. Conor Ryan leaving it to him. And it is again another tricky one on the 65-metre line. On that far side as Carney hits it, he strikes it well. The accuracy though isn't there. It's another wide for Adare in the second half. 2 for Adare, 2 for Patrick Carney as well. So play will restart with this puck out for Cormac Kelly and Glenquin Gaels. Kelly running it out towards midfield with it. Eamon O'Sullivan up, and Eamon O'Sullivan gets a hurley to it first, picked up then from Hugh Carney. Hugh Carney takes his man on. He's been fouled. Another chance for Adare.
Yeah.
Take it on, and good positive play. Eamon O'Sullivan getting up to the puck out, getting a hurley on it, and Carney winning the break.
Bit better, probably not the best puck out from Cormac Kelly, to be fair. Didn't seem to catch it clean. Eamon O'Sullivan did very well, and Hugh Carney on the second ball managed to get onto the break. So a bit more manageable and a bit more straightforward for Patrick Carney now. But certainly one of the issues that they will be most worried by is that their conversion rate has been very, very poor, and in a game where they needed to nearly be at 100%, their accuracy has let them down big time.
Carney makes no mistake with this one though, so Adare are on the board now in the second half. Score still very much in Glenquin's favour, 113 to 5 points they lead. O'Connor with a huge puck out, taking over the duties from Cormac Kelly, and it's Glenquin Gaels on the front foot once more here, but it is won again by Gavin Dorgan, blocked down by Conor Ryan, and it is Oren Keller trying to come out with possession. Keller trying to use his physicality. Conor Fitzpatrick has done well initially, and Conor Ryan though blocked down as he tries to get this one away, and it's Gavin Dorgan picking up the possession. Dorgan under pressure, and it's a free into Adare, and that's much better from Adare's point of view. Throwing ball though, referee not happy with it, and he's explaining his decision. Referee Paddy Lyons to the players. Throwing ball, and it's Gavin Dorgan and Conor Ryan trying to win it for their respective teams. All breaking away here. It's Oren Kelleher coming away, flicked away from him by Jack Dorn. Dorn delivers low inside towards Jordan O'Donoghue. Jordan now beaten to it by Liam O'Connor. Great full back play by O'Connor. Gets it away to Kelleher, half blocked down, and it hit the referee Paddy Lyons, so that will automatically restart with a throwing ball. It'll be Jack Dornan, half back there. Dylan Brown going to it, breaks now for you Carney. Carney takes off, tries to give it a space way off to Eamon O'Sullivan. Eamon O'Sullivan going, still going. Eamon O'Sullivan taking the play on. O'Sullivan looking for a goal, gets the shot away. Cormac Kelly with the save. He will come back for a free though further there, and you can see why Eamon O'Sullivan has the pace, Mark.
Yeah,
you can see him taking it on, looking for the goal.
Yeah, looking for the goal, and did very well. I think he was probably fouled a couple of times before he got the shot off, but probably a bit better from Adare, to be fair. At least they're taking the fight to Glenquin Gaels and getting stuck into the thing. Hugh Carney very, very good to start to the second half there, has gone on to a good few balls and has, seems to be making things happen. So at least, they're making a fist of it and trying to make a real contest of it anyway, and certainly the energy levels and the intensity are up a couple of notches from Adare, as they had to be in the second half.
Patrick Carney from straight in front, never going to be an issue for him there. I think maybe Cormac Kelly has a problem, but either way Liam O'Connor took that last puck out, Mark. If a senior goalie took a puck out like that, you'd be delighted with it. Some strike of a ball. As you can see, that one's going to land midway between the 45 and the 65. Up goes Rowan Collins, and it's broken and won there by Jack Dorn again. Back to Rowan Collins. Collins plays it up. Oren Keller's there sitting though, and that extra man in midfield seems to be Hugh Carney for Adare at the moment, just costing them. And Oren Keller has won a free, but no advantage accruing to Glenquin Gaels. Probably could have left that one go, the referee, but brought it back for a free. Yeah. Maybe another scoring chance for Glenquin.
Yeah, probably a bit far back, all right, but I suppose he let the play develop, and once Glenquin Gaels then didn't get the next possession from the initial strike, he blew it back, and it's a free in behind the 45 now for Oren Keller.
Keller decides to deliver short. Conor Ryan is to it first, can't get it into his hand. Cross now comes James Kenty, I should say. And it is. And they're struggling to get it out of their defence at the moment, under pressure. They've won a free back there, and it's a good work from him in Heffernan. Looking to take it free. And it's Kenty. That's there to take. Goes short to Jack Dornan. Dornan now. That's the message in for a deep delivery. Tries to find Alfie Fitzpatrick, who's out in front of his man. That's Alfie now. Goes backwards to Eamon O'Sullivan. Eamon O'Sullivan with the strike. Shot's good from Eamon O'Sullivan. The score is good as well for Adare. And that's much more like it from Adare's point of view, Mark.
Yeah, better. And, again, just breaking the game down into very, very simple things, getting on the ball and trying to move it into the advantage of the forward as quickly as possible. So, again, simplifying the game down, and Jack Dorn, some very good stuff out of him there, and good ball in. And, again, Alfie Fitzpatrick recycles it back to Eamon O'Sullivan, and a great score off his left-hand side.
Couple of subs in now for Glenquin Gaels. Starting off as number 19, Brendan Meehan. And he's coming in for Ryan Rooney. And on the Adare team, number 22 is Liam Kennedy. And it's Jordan O'Donoghue that's coming off the Adare side.
Yeah, Liam Kennedy in for there. Another good bit of stuff, under 15, and a very young player. But, he's someone that you'll be looking to in a few years' time to do good things for Adare. So he's gone in the edge of the square again, probably physically. It's no point in putting high balls in on top of him, but he'll be looking to move his man around.
Another long puck out from O'Connor. Conor Ryan is there on challenge, taking this one's a great take from him. Needs a bit of support here. Conor Ryan is not going to be able to do it in his zone. He's still doing everything he can to do so. No fouls, his referee Paddy Lyons, but it's picked up now by Adare number 12. That's Conor Fitzpatrick. Off it goes to Dorn now. Dorn with the strike. And Jack Dorn has sent that one over the bar as well. So a bit of momentum behind it there at the moment. Mark, still a long road back, but they're doing all the right things.
Yeah, doing the right things. And in fairness, that's all you could ask of them at the start of the second half. It just up the energy levels. Conor Ryan showing real leadership. Conor Fitzpatrick with a good ball into Jack Dorn there. Jack gambling and going forward. And again, that's it. It's about throwing down the shackles and just going for it.
Long puck out again from Liam O'Connor. It's Gavin Dorgan there, but again it's Eamon O'Sullivan picking up the loose ball for Adare and delivering it deep, heading towards Alfie Fitzpatrick. He's met by the challenge of Luke Rossum. Alfie though has it in the hand, plays it across. It's well intercepted by Oran Keller. He saw what was going on. Did the Glenquin centre back, and that one's up long straight down the middle. It's broken kindly now for the midfielder. On this occasion it's Paul Collins for Glenquin. Plays a low one towards Sean Lee, and Lee under pressure though from Charlie McCarthy. He's done very well to first off win the ball and then get a pass off to Conor Fitzpatrick. It's Fitzpatrick now told to deliver it from the sideline. That's exactly what he does. Over the head though of his centre forward Patrick Carney coming. Conor Ryan, it's a one-man band at the moment for Adare. He's won a free here as well as Conor Ryan. Excellent stuff from Adare, Mark. And again, their management team, they would have asked them to try and maybe win the second half, and they're doing everything they can to do so at the moment.
Yeah, sure, and excellent delivery there from Charlie McCarthy, and he's really started to get on top, as has Ronan Collins there in the half-back line. I think crucially as well, in comparison to the first half, they're managing to avoid Oran Kelleher as well, so the deliveries are going deeper now and they're going into the full forward line. And certainly that's causing problems. Alfie Fitzpatrick very, very busy there in the right corner. He's been defended well, to be fair, but he's done everything right in terms of controlling his ball, and he's finding the right options then after that. So yeah, Adare would be a lot happier with their start to the second half.
And Patrick Carney makes no mistake with that free as well. So 113 to 9 points. Only 1 point in the second half for Glenquin Gaels. They've been limited to that as there's a change of Hurley for Oran Kelleher. And Cormac Kelly taking this puck out, back on puck out duties. Good strike from Cormac Kelly, breaks, and that's Jack Dorn in there for Adare. And Jack Dorn kept in play though well by Dermot Malani, and the strike comes in from Dylan Brown. Dangerous one in around the edge of the square. Good play back there though by Heffernan, and he's done very well to try and find Charlie McCarthy after winning it as well. McCarthy gets it into his hand, plays it down the line once more towards O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan push on the back, and they're defending very well, Mark, and they're getting a bit of joy down that side as well in the second half.
Yeah, Eamon Heffernan very, very commanding there under the high ball, and he's really come into it in the second half as well. So, and good pass out to Charlie McCarthy. Charlie used the ball well, a straight ball down the line to Eamon O'Sullivan, and Eamon O'Sullivan, I think, in the second half has really come into things. He's a fantastic talent. Again, he's only a young player as well. He's under 16, and we'll see a lot more of him in the next few years. But yeah, certainly Adare seem to be using the ball better. But aside from that, they're just up for the battle. they're showing more energy. They're going for those 50-50 balls and the breaking balls a little bit more. And I think Glenquin Gaels probably need a score at this stage, maybe to settle them down a bit.
So it's Patrick Kearney from 65 or so metres has hit this one, and Patrick Kearney certainly has the radar back in this second half. It is just now marked back to a 6-point game.
Yeah, in the blink of an eye, and not too long gone. So the next 10 minutes is going to be very interesting. I think Glenquin Gaels really need to batten down the hatches and get on top in the half back line, because Adare are really after taking over there in the half forward line.
Connor Fitzpatrick now on the run. He's won it at the second attempt and gets the pass away. Strike coming in, blocked down is Alfie Fitzpatrick. The ball breaks for Connor Fitzpatrick once again though. Needs a bit of help here. Delivers across the edge of the square. It's a good ball in. Off to Dorn. Dorn goes for goal. It's blocked on the line. It's the corner back there. Kylie's been fouled. I think it was Patrick Kearney running in, but again a good intervention by Liam Kennedy initially, setting up Jack Dorn for the shot. A good block by Cathal Kiley.
Yeah, Liam did everything right, I suppose. Look, inexperience there, these guys are only minors at the end of the day, so it was an incorrect decision by Jack Dorn. It was a bit too far out to be going for a goal. A point would have done at that stage, and really kept the scoreboard ticking over, but at the same time they'll be very, very happy with the way they're playing at the moment.
It is Glenquin Gaels winning this one again. Dermot Mullaney gets it away to Gavin Dorgan. And Gavin Dorgan with this strike, and it is gone to the left and wide. So everything that was working for Glenquin Gaels in that first half just isn't happening for them as we hit the 15-minute mark in the second half.
Yeah, that's the second opportunity Gavin Dorgan has had on his left hand side, and both went wide on the left hand side, so he'll be disappointed with that. Great
take over there in the air, but he's lost it. Has Collins and Adare swarming around it, trying to win possession of it. Can they do so? They can indeed. It's Conor Ryan again, who's in a real tour de force in this second half. Delivery inside, just away from Patrick Kearney. It was a good ball in, Mark, just a yard off, and there was a bit of strength in the delivery as well. Got away.
I think he actually went for score and was half hooked. A more sympathetic delivery, and Patrick Kearney was on then, but it's maybe something he'll be mindful of the next possession he gets.
It is on battle on that far side that Glenquin have come away with, and it is Dermot Mullaney moving on. Dermot Mullaney hits it again, half hooked, and it goes to the left and wide. So they're really doing a lot of positive things to try and get back into this game. And it's a 6-point game here as Donald Ryan tries to take that one, and it's won though by Glenquin Gaels again. Gavin Dorgan flicks it ahead into the middle to Mullaney. Dermot Mullaney racing away, should score this one. Dermot Mullaney again, there's pressure put on. And these kind of misses, Mark, to put pressure on themselves. Glenquin Gaels in a very strong position, but they're just not being able to put it there away at the moment.
Absolutely, and very, very good pressure there from Conor Fitzpatrick. Managed to just put enough pressure on Dermot Mullaney there, and unfortunately for Glenquin Gaels, it went left and wide.
And puck out though is won again by Glenquin Gaels. Substitute on that far side, Brendan Meehan. He's been done for overcarrying by referee Paddy Lyons though. Twisted one way, twisted back the other, Mark, and most referees are going to give a free for that.
Yeah.
So Patrick Kearney, is he coming out to take it? They were trying to. He was looking for a quick one. Glenquin Gaels were quick to it at the end, and Kearney will eventually come out and take the free himself.
Yeah, again, real hard work in the middle third from Adare there again. It's probably a feature of their performance in the second half, and absolutely something that was completely missing in the first half. Their willingness to work without the ball, left a bit to be desired in the first half, and certainly they're really after knuckling down on that. And anytime Glenquin Gaels get the ball, it's kind of going backwards. They are going when they're actually clearing the ball, so it's a backs ball after that. So, and Adare have really come on their half back line as a result of that has really come on top. The deliveries are putting the half forward line from Glenquin Gaels under pressure. It's more of a 50-50 ball now, and the likes of Charlie McCarthy and Rowan Collins have gone on top as a result. Conor Ryan is really knuckled down in the middle of the field. He's getting on a lot of ball there, and a small little thing could turn this thing, because definitely there is huge danger inside with Patrick Kearney, who seems to be moving a little bit freer now. Alfie Fitzpatrick is full of pace, and Liam Kennedy is probably one of the most clever players that you're going to find for a 15-year-old. So, I think from a Glenquin Gaels point of view, they're really just going to have to get on a little bit more ball in the half-back line and drive out with it. And I think what's crucial for them now is to get a score fairly fast as a momentum changer, and that will help them down the stretch.
Patrick Kearney can only do what he can do, and he's sending over every free that he takes in this second half, and that now brings it to a 5-point game. We have 18.5 minutes played in the second half. There's still plenty of time left in this one as Kearney sends over another free. Puck out now coming from Glenquin Gaels again, it's broken to Conor Fitzpatrick, who's had an excellent second half, delivers in now towards Liam Kennedy. Kennedy grabs it at the first attempt. Liam Kennedy switch of play, looking for Patrick Kearney. Dangerous delivery inside. Kearney under pressure from Conor Kearney. Kearney still going with it. Flicks it inside to Eamon O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan goes for it. Saved by Cormac Kelly in there, and it's batted away by the goalkeeper. Again, Mark, maybe they could have popped it over the bar.
No
need to go for
stage.
goals at this stage. Plenty of time, but it's Glenquin Gaels coming away with possession. Dispossession though by Hugh Kearney as Jack Doran has it for Adare now. Doran with the strike. It's a good one from Jack Doran. It's an excellent score from Jack Doran. And all of a sudden we've a 4-point game.
Yeah, super score there from some excellent work, I think, from Hugh Kearney to force the turnover. An excellent score there. Absolute peach of a ball from Liam Kennedy there to Patrick Kearney a while ago. Just unfortunately he half slipped, and as a result the goal opportunity, well, it came to him and Sullivan, but it was a bit too far out. So really opening up now into kind of a barnstorming finish, and this game, that's a very, very important for Glenquin Gaels to maybe stop the rot, because they haven't scored in such a long time. Have they scored in the second half at all?
First point of the half, Jack Collins got
but
distance.
Other than that, they've struggled. So this is an important score for them now, to kind of stop the bleeding and maybe change the momentum in their favour again.
It will be Conor Hawke. So get this, 6 points in the first half from Conor Hawke. He's looking for point number 7 now. As Adare make a little switch, Alfie Fitzpatrick coming out the field and getting Eamon O'Sullivan in around the edge of the square, just to add a further threat, as that one is sent between the posts by Conor Hawkins. Mark and Foley mentioned only their second score in this half, Mark, but a vital one.
A vital one, and a great score there from from Glenquin Gaels. Again, momentum was going against them for the last quarter of an hour, and maybe that will kick-start a bit of a better performance from them now.
They're on the hunt again here, Glenquin Gaels, with Gavin Dorgan on that far side. Dorgan gets the strike in towards Sean Lee. It's broken here kindly. Chance now for a goal, saved on the line there. It isn't saved, it's a hook, a great hook from Nicholas O'Brien, as that shot attempted to come in from Kevin Collins, and it is going to be a wide ball. And there's referee Paddy Lyons having a chat with someone over on that far side. Okay, not happy with something that was said to him there, the referee, and I think
that's Joey Shire anyway. I can name and shame him, and
I was going to leave that one alone, Mark. You've decided to name and shame
was in
Joey.
the field in the first half, and Joey himself was in the field in the second half. So
Might have to have a word with him, Mark, on this occasion. Back with plays. Conor Fitzpatrick for there, plays it along the ground towards Eamon O'Sullivan. 5-point game. O'Sullivan, lovely pick up from the corner forward. Eamon now with the shot and boot as well. What a score from Eamon O'Sullivan. We're back to a 4-point game again.
Back to 4 point. And look, there's a clear blueprint there for Adare. Just get that ball into the full forward line as quickly as possible. They've Kearney, they've Liam Kennedy, and they've Eamon O'Sullivan in. Those three players are very, very dangerous, and they're going to be dangerous in a few years' time as well. So they're very good players. It's just about getting quick, quality ball into them at an angle if you can, and they will do damage.
And it is, as Mark Foley said, the blueprint for Adare, trying to get back into this one. Much better contest in this second half. Sideline cut now in towards Eamon O'Sullivan. Once more flicked away from him, though. Good defending on this occasion. But O'Sullivan has it in his hand again, needing a bit of help here. There's plenty of players converging on him, and he's being dispossessed, and it's Mullaney, Oran Keller, I should say, coming out. Hand pass up towards Mullaney by Oran Keller. Oran Mullaney there with a lovely one after his midfield partner, Paul Collins. Collins takes off. He's chased down though by Conor Ryan, and Conor Ryan has done brilliantly. So has Collins, to be fair, but he's overcarried. And Conor Ryan yet again, Mark,
Ryan,
making the intervention
absolutely,
for it.
And he'd no right to even get to the Glenquin Gaels player there. I'm not sure which one it was. I think it might have been Gavin Dorgan, but he'd no right to even get the challenge in. He was so far away, but managed to do so, and great turnover.
Eamon O'Sullivan in possession again here for Adare, chased down by the corner back on this occasion. It's Luke Rossum. Eamon O'Sullivan still goes, pass off to Alfie Fitzpatrick. He's fouled in the process. Alfie might have liked a little dart towards goal, but the referee's been again consistent in that. He's blowing the freeze early.
Again, Eamon O'Sullivan creating big danger there, just coming out, kind of floating around the arc there, and he's going left and right, and he's not confining himself to a corner as such. So when he's on the move and delivery of the ball is nice and quick and into his favour, he's certainly a handful, and certainly they'll be very, very happy with Eamon's performance in the second half, and another chance for Patrick Kearney to narrow the gap.
Kearney sends this one between the posts. It'll only be a goal between them. That's exactly what Patrick Kearney has done. So a goal in it, Mark. We have played just 23 and a half minutes. There's loads of time here.
Yeah.
So 3 points is the difference now. Here's Liam O'Connor, takes the puck out again for Glenquin Gaels, the full-back. Huge puck out again, but it's breaking now for Alfie Fitzpatrick. Alfie now needs a bit of help, finds Jack Dorn. And Jack has got 2 lovely scores in the second half. That is phenomenal work rate. Blocked down by Gavin Dorgan on this occasion though. And Dorgan getting back there, getting the flick and getting the block.
That's great work from Gavin Dorgan, and you've no idea the boost that gives the defenders when you see your centre forward tracking back and getting hooks and blocks like that. I suppose initially Alfie Fitzpatrick had an opportunity to hit that ball in off his left hand side to 2-on-2 inside. Patrick Carney and Liam Kennedy are inside, and Oran Kelleher was out the field, so there was no covering defender, and they just failed to do so. Lovely
ball again there towards Eamon O'Sullivan. Conor Ryan dispossessed on this occasion, and the clearance comes in from Collins. Out in front though is the Adare full-back Eamon Heffernan. Needs a bit of help though. It's broken for Conor Hawke. Gets it away now to Collins. Maybe a chance to finish this one. Collins though tries it on with this shot at goal. He's been fouled though. There was a foul I think initially. And it's going to be a chance now for Conor Hawke to make it a 4-point game yet again. That threat, even though they haven't got enough ball in the second half, Mark, that threat remains to be there though.
Yeah, sure, yeah. And I think initially it was kind of a turnover.
Eamon Heffernan coming out with the ball.
Yeah, and Eamon Heffernan actually was favoured to get the ball. He was out in front but failed to control it. And when the ball broke, on red alert then was Conor Hawke who got on the ball. An excellent pass inside. And well earned free and a chance to push it out to 4 points again.
And that's exactly what Conor Hawke has done. So a 4-point game again here on this County Minor A hurling final. It's the third score of this half for Glenquin Gaels, but they still manage to hold a 4-point advantage as we head towards the final 4 minutes of this contest. Donald Ryan with this puck up over to that far side, breaks now. Gavin Dorgan is there again to win it for Glenquin Gaels. Off it goes to Dermot Mullaney. Mullaney now heading towards the middle, needs a bit of help. He's dispossessed momentarily. He's won it back again. Gets the pass away to Rosum. Will they make it a 5-point game? The crowd chant or cheer in the stand will tell you that Dorgan's shot has hit the target. And now just that little bit extra from Glenquin Gaels.
Yeah, super work initially from Dermot Mullaney. Ran with the ball and stayed patient. Didn't pull the trigger. Got turned over actually. Won it back again, and a great pass eventually to Gavin Dorgan, and a great finish again off his favoured left side.
James Canty now under pressure trying to come away, but it gets it away to Charlie McCarthy. McCarthy switch of play into the corner towards Eamon O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan beats his man as well to the boot. There's a slip back there. Eamon O'Sullivan, he goes low with a save by Cormac Kelly. Could he have played it across the edge of the square? In fairness, Glenquin had plenty of players in defence.
Yeah, probably just a little bit far out as well. It's probably their third goal chance in the second half, but a little bit too far out to really pose a threat. Again, did everything right. Charlie McCarthy with an excellent crossfield ball, and but covering defenders made sure that he was about maybe 25 yards from goal by the time he pulled the trigger. In fairness to him, Sullivan has been excellent the second half, creating huge problems, but maybe a little bit too far out on that occasion to score a goal. But an opportunity for Patrick Carney now to put it back to 4 points and narrow the gap again. And probably 4 minutes left, I'd say, John, is there, so there's plenty of time. A couple of injuries with it, so certainly a point would be very, very much needed at this stage from Adare.
Patrick Carney strikes that one very, very well indeed. We're going to have a substitute momentarily now for Glenquin Gaels. It's Patrick O'Sullivan coming on for them, wearing number 21. He is onto the field, but Mark, 4-point game. We have 27 and a half gone. There's 2.5 left and a bit of injury time as well. There's still hope here for Adare. So the man coming off is Kevin Collins on the Glenquin side. So Liam O'Connor with this puck out. It is Glenquin Gaels leading by 116 to 15 points in this County Minor A hurling final in Fina. Brilliant second half to this game. Glenquin very much on top in that first half, and they're on the run once more here. That's the midfielder there, Paul Collins. Well, it's dispossessed as Conor Fitzpatrick over there for Adare, and he's won a free. Can they move it quickly? And switch of play. Conor Fitzpatrick, in fact, is over there. It was Conor Ryan winning the free. think Paddy Lyons wasn't happy with where the free was being taken from. He's over to have a chat with Conor Ryan now. Conor Ryan is looking to take this free. Receiving and talking to from the referee, so plenty of movement in that forward line from Adare. And Conor Ryan launches this one in towards Liam Kennedy. Broken down there by Liam O'Connor, the full-back. Kennedy though has the ball in his hand. He gets it across to Jack Doran. Doran trying to get a kick in it. It's blocked and flicked away from danger. That was a big chance, Mark. Great win by Liam Kennedy.
Yeah, big moment again. Liam Kennedy, very clever again, and winning his ball, and an excellent pass out to Jack Doran. In fairness to the Glenquin Gael the defenders, got in around him, managed to stop the shot, and wrapped him up. But in fairness to Jack, got the kick off, and it was a good save for the finish by Cormac Kelly, even though it just went around the post. But certainly another chance for Adare, bring it back to 3 points, and leave some real nail-biting moments for Glenquin Gaels coming down the stretch.
That's Kearney struck it, but he hasn't struck it well. To the left and wide it goes. That's just like maybe a killer blow for Adare heading into injury time in the next 10 seconds or so. And it's Liam O'Connor with the puck out now for Glenquin Gaels. It remains a 4-point advantage, 116 to 15 points as O'Connor brings it to the near side here. He's looking for his teammate on this occasion was Dylan Brown. It's broken though kindly for Oren Keller. Keller with this delivery inside towards the substitute just come onto the field is Patrick O'Sullivan. He's done well here. Patrick O'Sullivan gets it away to Conor Hawke. Hawke creating a bit of a gap for himself off his left. Conor Hawke has sent it to the left and wide. So a miss there as Donald Ryan takes it quickly. He's looking for Jack Doran there in midfield. Breaks for Conor Ryan and away come Adare again. Conor Ryan hooked as he tried to hit one. It's a great hook by Conor Hawke. Conor Ryan is in there again to spoil possession, but still it's Glenquin Gaels and the tireless Diarmid Mullaney. And it's a foul there by Conor Chasser on the corner forward. And it's Dylan Kennedy, the man that's fouled. We've been confirmed. 3 minutes of additional time. We've played nearly 1 minute, Mark. And if this goes over the bar, it's going to be very tricky for Adare, you have to say.
Very tricky, no doubt about it. Probably left themselves with too much to do, to be fair. Even though they've had probably 3, maybe half goal scoring opportunities that none of them went in, and realistically they probably wanted at least one of those to go in to really pressure to put pressure on Glenquin Gaels going down the stretch. So another chance for Conor Hawke here to put 5 points between the team, and that should be enough to see it out.
And Conor Hawke has hit that one between the posts as well. Much needed score for Glenquin Gaels. When they've needed someone to stand up, it's been Conor Hawke. Invariably has got the score for Glenquin Gaels in this game. Puck out now from Donald Ryan. Adare need to win possession, and they've done so from Jack Doran once more. Needs to get the ball away though. He's been dispossessed. No free forthcoming for Adare on this occasion. Alfie Fitzpatrick is there. Done well to win it. Alfie flicks it ahead down the line towards Eamon O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan gets it into his hand. O'Sullivan now playing it across to Jack Doran. He's got Patrick Kearney with him. And it's going to be a free for Adare, Mark, and it's just a disheartening one for Jack. He was unlucky.
Yeah, just unfortunate, yeah. Just fails for the initial catch and just threw it up and caught it. So just unfortunate for Jack, but he's been excellent as well for there in the second half. Has driven forward at every opportunity, supported his backs, got back and got some vital hooks and blocks in as well and helped his defence. So yeah, Jack has been, can be very happy with his display.
So it remains a 5-point game here. That one's batted away. Gavin Dorgan's going to be to it first though for Glenquin Gaels. And it's back now again. That's the shot coming in from Conor Hawke. Is going to be caught on the end line by Donald Ryan. Donald Ryan now playing it short to Conor Chasser. Chasser has it. Rowan Collins outside, and Conor Chasser's going himself down. Eamon Heffernan is the latest player to take possession for it there. He's done well as well, Eamon Heffernan. Now to Conor Fitzpatrick. Step from Fitzpatrick. He's got Rowan Collins out here. Brilliantly worked by Adare, and Rowan Collins didn't really get all of that one. It's in towards Liam Kennedy. Touches brilliant from Kennedy. Liam Kennedy now looking to play it across, and it's a good ball in to Conor Ryan. Maybe a goal chance here. Patrick Kearney heading towards goals. The man Adare would want a Kearney save. A stunning save. The rebound. Kennedy buries it into the net. And is there time for Adare to get back into this 2-point game? But we're very, very deep in injury time.
Yeah, maybe they might get one more opportunity, but that was an excellently worked goal initially from Conor Chasser, getting the ball out to Rowan Collins with an excellent delivery. Liam Kennedy as well, again, all head and young shoulders, absolutely brilliant use of the ball. fantastic pass to Conor Ryan, and Conor Ryan getting his head up into Patrick Carney, and an initial brilliant save by Cormac Kelly, to be fair to him, who's made some excellent saves throughout the game. It looked like it was another goal chance for Dare gone a begging, but Liam Kennedy, again, like the predator he is and able to read the play, in on top of the break and an excellent finish.
Cormac Kelly with a stunning save. He's very unlucky to see that one rebound. Couldn't do anything more than what he did, and then Kennedy on hand. And Mark, the impressive thing there is there was no panic. He just whipped. There was no trying to lift the ball. You see a lot of young players do now. Yeah. He just pulled in it, knew exactly what he was at. And it gives us an even more dramatic finish than we were certainly expecting at half-time maybe. But 2 points in the game, but with over 4 minutes played, there's been a delay here where I think there's a Conor Ryan and Oren Kelleher, and we're talking to from referee Paddy Lyons here. Conor Ryan with a change of helmet, and just talking to both players. So puck out will come from Liam O'Connor, in the discretion of the referee Paddy Lyons about how much time is actually left here as Liam O'Connor launches one. It's a good strike, not enough time is the answer, and Glenquin Gaels are county minor A hurling champions. Mark, your final thoughts in this game. We'll also ask you as well, of course, to pick out your Mike O'Connell menswear player of the match.
Yeah, to be fair, I suppose it was your typical game of two halves, really. Glenquin Gaels completely dominant in the first half. Adare really knuckling down in the second half and taking control of proceedings. But I suppose the damage was done at half time, probably too much of a gap to bridge for Adare. And try as they might into the second half, and they just ran out of time, and probably the gap was probably too big at half time. But good performances on both sides, I think, overall. Oran Kelleher was very, very good in the first half, especially. Diarmuid Mullally very busy in the middle of the field there for Glenquin Gaels. Gavin Dorgan had a very, very good first half, especially a couple of wides in the second half, but other than that, could be very happy with his display. I think Gaiman Heffernan overall was very, very good. Nicholas O'Brien with a great block there for Adare. James Canty knuckled down in the second half, but Rowan Collins and Charlie McCarthy really came into it. Jack Dorn and Conor Ryan were excellent for Adare. I think Gaiman O'Sullivan was brilliant in the second half, and definitely Liam Kennedy when he came on was excellent as well. But I suppose, look, it's probably anyone's guess as to what who man of the match was. I couldn't say that anyone stood out and say was head and shoulders over anyone else in the field, but certainly I think in the first half and in the second half down the stretch as well, when scores were needed, I thought Conor Hawke was excellent, and very good performance from him. I saw him play minor this year with Limerick, and he looks to be the makings of a good player, and certainly had a fine performance today, and well deserving of man of the match. So congratulations to Glenquin Gaels. A very, very big big win for them, a good boost for, you have Killeedy involved, you've Tournafulla involved, and you've Monaghan involved. I'm not sure what way the players are divided up, but certainly for all those three clubs, a good boost for them, and gives them real hope and positivity going forward that the conveyor belt is working, and fair play to them. And from Adare perspective, Adare will be very, very happy with their year. Probably very unhappy with the first half performance today, but there's half of that team under 16, and they'll go up to Premier Minor next year, and they'll look to really compete next year, and probably the year after then they probably have a team that will be very, very competitive at Premier Minor level. So certainly very, very positive year for Adare, and some real green shoots, and the work continues. It's an ongoing process, and this is only one step in the journey, but today the day is Glenquin Gaels, and congratulations to them.
Very many thanks to Mark Foley for his expert analysis. We're going to have the presentation and live reaction coming up in the next couple of minutes. We'll also have the highlights, so stay with us for that. Pop that one into the back of the net after just a few seconds. And a strike comes in from Conor Hawke, and that is the opening score here in Fina. He's here. They've gone short to it. It's back to Dorgan from the pass from Conor Hawke. Gavin Dorgan with the strike go in. Gavin Dorgan makes no mistake. Excellently worked. And they've done exactly that. It's Eamon O'Sullivan with an excellent score. Good bit of work there from Jack Doran in the delivery. And it's Adare on the board, and a very, very impressive one indeed. Put into an imagine of popping this one over the bar as well. Conor Hawke has struck it very, very well. And the claps from Matthew Fitzpatrick under pressure there. And it's Oran Kelleher leading the charge for Glenquin Gaels off his left from that side, and Oran Kelleher scored a 4-point for kept in play as well over there by Conor Hawke, and it is a chance now coming through is Sean Lee for Glenquin Gaels. Can he get the strike away? It's Lee, pops it over the bar. Imagine Here's the distance. Connor Hawk struck it very, very well once again. Connor Hawk further ever. It's Glenquin Gaels with Hawk winning this again. Tries to play short. It's a good ball to Dorga too. Hand pass comes and it's off to Diarmuid Mullaney. This will be an excellent score for Glenquin Gaels. But backwards now to Connor Hawk. Hawk trying to get onto his trusty right hand side. Gets the strike away. Connor Hawk, and that is an exceptional score from. So it's Hawk with the free. Strike is good, no mistake from Connor Hawk, and does so then Patrick Kearney. Two men converging on him very quickly, though Kearney still going. Hand pass off now to Conor Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick with the chance, and that's a good score and a much needed. Gets it away to Jack Collins. Hand pass from Jack Collins is good, and away now comes Gavin Dorgan off his left from distance. Gavin Dorgan has struck it very, very well indeed, right over the
middle of the field, completely dominant.
So it's Connor Hawk, makes no mistake with that one as well. He adds to his ever-growing total, win it cleanly. And it's Hugh Kearney unable to win it cleanly. And it's picked up by Sean Leal. Pop pass again to Jack Collins, and Collins takes off. Gets the striking away to his Collins. It's a good strike. It's gone in. It's gone in. Attempting to make it a 6-point game for him. Lead now. From the 65-metre line. Conor Ryan has done exactly that. As Patrick Kearney lines this one up. And pops it over the bar, does Kearney. So it's a 4-point of the half now. Again, breaks though kindly for Diarmuid Mullaney. Mullaney plays it back now, shooting chance again for Glenquin Gaels. It's Jack Collins with it, and Collins has sent that
in
one.
A game where they needed to nearly be at 100%, their accuracy has let them down big time.
Kearney makes no mistake with this one though.
And the intensity are up a couple of notches from Adare, as they had to be in the second half.
And Patrick Kearney from straight in front. Patrick was out in front of his man. And Selfie now goes backwards to Eamon O'Sullivan. Eamon O'Sullivan with the strike. Shot's good from Eamon O'Sullivan. The score is good as well for Adare. Paddy Lyons, but it's picked up now by Adare number 12. That's Conor Fitzpatrick. Off it goes to Doran. Now Doran with the strike. And Jack Doran has sent that one over the bar as well.
Controlling his ball, and he's finding the right options then after that. So yeah, Adare would be a lot happier with their start to the second half.
And Patrick Kearney makes like Kearney. 65 or so metres has hit this one, and Patrick Kearney certainly has the radar back
as a momentum changer, and that will help him down the stretch.
Patrick Kearney can only do what he can do.
On behalf of Limerick GA, I'd like to acknowledge the very good match we had here today. I would say, I suppose, it was a match of two halves, a big lead at half time, but Adare wasn't coming here to just make up numbers, put in a gallant effort in the second half. I want to have to acknowledge it has been a very good game. I have been at the other B final, the Premier final, and this would be up with any one of the finals. It was absolutely, I think, a very clean sporting match and played by two very sporting teams. And it's a really great encouragement to see it gone back west again. Adare, both of them are west to the west final, who could say in one sense being a county final. So it's looking good for West Hurling. I'd like to thank the referee and his officials here today. The referee did a splendid job in my eyes anyway. That's how I can, and I think people will acknowledge that. Referees are difficult to come by at the moment. Referees, we're finding it very difficult to get new referees into matches, so we have to right to acknowledge the referee and his officials and how they were well attired here today. Equally, I'd like to acknowledge Fianna J Club having the field in splendid condition. Plenty of stewards on the road for car park outing, and there's such a fine crowd here. So I'd like to acknowledge and thank Fianna for that as well. I think it's the day of both clubs, and it happens to go back to my side of the country where I came from myself. I came from the parish of Killeedy, so they're involved in this amalgamation. So I suppose it's unique that I'm getting the honour to present the cup to the Glenquin Gaels, and I would call on Kevin Collins, the captain of Glenquin Gaels, to accept the trophy.
First of all, I'd just like to say hard luck to Adare. You came out there in the second half, gave us a great game, and when we played you early on in the year as well, an absolute battle, so hard luck to Adare. Next, I'd like to thank Paddy Lyons and his umpires for refereeing a great game today. To James Wright, Fergal Dorgan, John Hawke, lads, what can I say? they're every training they're there encouraging us on. Anything we want, they'll give it to us. So thanks to you, lads. Thanks to Paula for sending out the texts, making sure we're all there in time for training. Thanks, Paula. Also to Joe Kelleher, thanks to you for doing the stats for the year. And finally, there's one man who puts it all together, John Curtin, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. He's there an hour before every training. Every time you go down, there's cones, there's poles, there's everything. John Curtin, this one's for you.
Thanks. Connor for me. Just when you're holding the mic, just hold it up as close to your chin as possible. You know, as possible. I won't keep you long now, just very brief enough. Don't be worrying about it. Just wait for the countdown. Okay. Well played. Sound great win. John joined now by Michael Collin Menswear, man of the match, Conor Hawke, your county champions. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. We had a great start, but Adare came out fighting there in the second half. I didn't think we'd win it there in the end, but thankfully we pulled up with a few scores there towards the end. But a real character, the Adare, they showed how good they were there in the second half.
From your own point of view, I think it was 8 points we got overall, vital to the team. Winning the county title, but as you said, Adare really put it up to you in the second half. The couple of points towards the end really saw you over the line.
Yeah. A couple of points there towards the end. It wasn't looking great, but thankfully a few of us popped up there and took the scores on when Adare were getting on top. But we need to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Like we showed that we put up a lot of scores there in the first half, and thankfully that paid off in the first half. So yeah.
And delighted to be obviously county minor champions. You know, 3 clubs together, amalgamated club, it could be tricky, but you really seem to have banded together to make this team what it looks from my angle anyway, a very fine team.
Yeah, John Curtin, our manager there, he's unreal. Like, he's there at least 45 minutes for every training. He's just deadly dedicated, and he's the main man behind it all, really. And he just puts it all together then. So thankfully we won it there in the end. So yeah.
And that is all that matters. County champions here. I must give Conor Hawke his Michael Collin Menswear Man of the Match award. So there you go, Conor, and enjoy every bit of the celebrations that come with it. Hopefully nothing too bad, and best of luck for next year as well. That's it from us here in Feenagh, where Glenquin Gaels are County Minor A hurling final champions after a victory of 117 to 115 over Adare here in Feenagh, as I've said. Stay with us on Stream Sport over the coming weeks. Next week we have both the Premier Intermediate Hurling Championship final and Senior final on Sunday, and we'll also have the Premier Junior A and Intermediate Hurling Championship finals on Saturday. And join us then for more live action. By you, Carney, as Jack Doran has it for Adare now. Doran with the strike. It's a good one from Jack Doran. It's an excellent score from Jack Doran. Like a switch. Alfie Fitzpatrick coming out the field and getting in on Sullivan and around the edge of the square, just to add a further threat as that one for there plays it along the ground towards Eamon O'Sullivan. 5-point game. O'Sullivan, lovely pick up from the corner forward. Eamon now with the shot and boot as well. What a score from Eamon O'Sullivan.
Carney to narrow the gap.
Carney sends this one between the posts. It'll only be a goal between them. That's exactly what.
Pass inside, and well earned free and a chance to push it out to 4 points.
Danny now heading towards the middle, needs a bit of help. He's dispossessed. momentarily. He's won it back again, gets the pass away to Rosum, but they make it a 5-point game. The crowd chant, switch of play into the corner towards Eamon O'Sullivan beats his man as well to the boot. There's a slip back there. Eamon O'Sullivan, he goes low with a save by Cormac Kelly. Could he have played it across?
Very much needed at this stage from Adare.
Patrick Kearney strikes that one very, very well indeed. Liam Kennedy broken down there by Liam O'Connor, the full back. Kennedy though has the ball in his hand. He gets it across to Jack Doran. Doran trying to get a kick in it. It's blocked and flicked away.
Good 5 points between the team. That should be enough to see it out.
Connor Hawkins hit that one between the posts as well. Much needed score. Liam Kennedy touches brilliant from Kennedy. Liam Kennedy now looking to play it across, and it's a good ball in to Conor Ryan. Maybe a goal chance here. Patrick Kearney heading towards goals. The man Adare would want a Kearney save. A stunning save. The rebound. Kennedy buries it into the net. And is there time for it?
Love good food. Love Plassy Food. Based in Rathkeel, Plassy Food is a 100% Irish, family-owned company supplying fresh, frozen and ambient products across Munster, Leinster and Connacht. With our fleet of multi-temperature trucks, we deliver quality and reliability to chefs, retailers and caterers every day. Plassy Food, your trusted partner in quality and taste.